guys, so I just got done shooting. I had my dinner and I thought that I'll answer a few of your questions. So a few weeks back I asked on my Instagram if you guys had any questions related to content creation, and a few of you guys asked me some questions, so I thought I will answer them in this video. So let's get started. So the first question is basics, and I think that is a really good question. Now I don't know what basics would you actually want, but I will give you an entire a beginner's tutorial actually how to become a content creator. So first you need to find out what you really want to do and what kind of niche or topic you want to go ahead with. So it could be beauty, it could be fashion, it could be food, it could be blogging, like it could be anything like writing. So you need to sit down and decide what you want to go ahead with. For me it was beauty and lifestyle. So I basically do makeup, skincare, like lifestyle, including vlogs and cooking and like whatever I really feel I would love to show you guys. That is what I do. So you pick up a niche, then you decide what platform you want to go on, whether it wants to be YouTube or Instagram or both, or TikTok or any other social media platform that you really want to be, like Facebook groups and everything. So you pick up a platform and then you get started with it. You need to make your account. Definitely if you want to be a creator, your account has to be public, so you need to keep that in mind as well. Other than that, what I feel is you need to decide when you are going to be posting, what you are going to be posting. So what is your format going to be? Like if it's YouTube, it has to be videos, or if it's Instagram, are you going to be posting 1 minute videos or reels, or just photos, like posts, informative posts, or IGTVs? So you need to sit down and decide on that also. It's a lot of people are torn between whether they should show their face or they should just be posting stuff. So I guess that completely depends on you, but I feel like it is very very important to show your face to your audience. I feel like that really helps you connect better with your audience. So other than that, I think these are the basics of how you actually go on social media. You decide when you want to post, and you have to be very very consistent. So you need to really think long term about this. If you're gonna start something, don't just start it because you're bored, abhi you don't have any other work, and then maybe 1 month later you have your exams or some work commitments or anything, and then you don't post. Like, you need to plan this through. You need to have ideas on what you want to do. Don't just start randomly. Before you start, have all of it set and then only start. If you are not consistent, you are not going to grow. Your audience will not be interested in it, and once you start posting and then you just stop, your audience will not be interested anymore, like the audience that you already have, and it's just going to go downhill from there. The most important thing I feel like for social media when you want to start out is, don't start out with a motive to gain anything, like to gain followers. Don't do it for the numbers, for the money, or for anything, because if you start with that motive in your mind, you are not going to reach anywhere. It takes a lot of time, a lot of hard work to reach to a certain number or audience. And I feel like even then it should never be for the audience. It should be for your own happiness, and whatever comes by, like the money, the numbers, should be like a gift or a reward to your hard work, and it should not be your goal. Your goal should be to be a better version of yourself and to do better each day, rather than aiming for numbers, because you are going to be disappointed always, and again things will just go downhill from there. Then what else you need? I feel like equipment and technicality wise would be, you need a good phone. So it doesn't have to be an iPhone, please. I am someone who uses an Android phone and it works very very well for me. So you need a phone with a good camera, that's all. You need to have a few like editing apps. So the editing app that I use for editing my like reels, videos and all of that is in Shorts, and I've been trying a few other apps, but most of the times it's in Shorts. For photos you need a photo editing, so there are many like Visco, you have Adobe Lightroom, or our phones also have inbuilt editing. So most of the times I just go with that as well. Then next, for my YouTube videos, I use Wondershare Filmora. I edit it on my laptop, so that is the software which I actually use. And yeah, like this is the basic. You can actually even edit a YouTube video on any editing app on your phone. You don't need to have a software, you don't need to buy anything. This is the basic. Please don't buy anything as such. Just start with the basics, and then as you go ahead, then you can definitely buy some softwares. Next is you need to have a tripod. If you are someone, like me, if you are filming vlogs or beauty content or something like that, you need to have a basic tripod. An 18-inch, or I would say, like, I don't know how many inches का होता है, but I have the 18-inch one, and I really want to invest in a good one. But for the basics, a tripod is enough. Make sure you have a good lighting setup whenever, if you are someone who is filming videos or photos or something like that. Make sure to have a good lighting setup. You don't need to have artificial lights. Like right now also, I'm just shooting जो भी lights मेरे घर पे है. Otherwise, best way is natural light. I have bought a ring light, but it is not necessary. I bought it because I really wanted to give it a try. So I bought a ring light. I will try to link the products, whichever I mention, in the description. In case you want to check it out, I'll link it down below. And yeah, I feel like this is the basic, like have a neat and clean background whenever you're shooting, and make sure there's no like background noise, and even if it is there, try to, like, you can minimize it as much as you can. Of course, totally to soundproof nahi hoga because you will be shooting at home, but yeah, I feel like these are the basics when you want to start with. But just be consistent and see what your audience wants, and start posting that. Okay, the next question is, what are the editing apps that I use? Actually, I lost a few questions, so didn't I remember. I'm gonna try and answer those. So the editing apps, I'm gonna start that I edit my videos on InShots. I feel like that's the best app, and I have the pro version. So I feel like I have all the effects and everything. Even if you don't have a pro version, I had been using the normal unpaid version for the longest time, so it doesn't really matter. It is a really good editing app. And if you want to edit your videos, I edit my 1 minute videos, IGTV reel, any video format for Instagram, I edit it on InShots, and you can even edit your YouTube videos on there. So it's a really good app. And again, for YouTube, I use Wondershare Filmora, which is a software. I edit on my laptop, and sometimes when I'm editing certain reels or need some more good effects, or I want split screen or something like that, then I edit my reels on my Wondershare Filmora software on my laptop. So that is that. Next is, how do I add those effects and everything. So I know, like, in the IPL wala reel, you all loved it very much, like you all loved the editing and everything, and a lot of people had been asking me like how I edited it. And trust me guys, it is not something very complex. So I'll just tell you about InShots app. So I use an Android phone. I don't know how it works in Apple, but in Android, I just open the InShots app. So what editing I do is, I don't use any filters for my face or anything. I just do color correction. In that, I increase the warmth and the saturation, and I like try to balance out the hues and everything. So that is what I do, because my phone does tend to wash me out in the videos and photos, so I need to do a bit of color correction. And then for videos, obviously I do the basic cuts, like for the transitions and everything. I do add transition effects. So like if I want the slide to go from left to right, all of that, so those transition effects are there in InShots. And then we have you go into the filter option, and there you have effects. So you can add the effects, like if you want to add noise, or if you want to add a retro effect, you want to add a zoomed in effect, you want to add that DJ effect, all of that is there in InShots. So that is the basic editing I do. I have tried Vita, I think, but I wasn't really a fan. I want to try other new apps, and then I'll let you guys know. But for now, I feel like InShots is the best editing app. And now, next thing is, how do you manage your time between creating content and other things? Now, this is a really good question. A lot of people ask me, how do you manage so much? I've been studying, I have been, I cook also a lot. Like I make, most of the times I make dinner, but sometimes lunch. So one meal of the day, at least 4 to 5 times a week, I'm the one who's cooking. Because I really really love cooking. Obviously थोड़ा बहुत घर का काम रहता है, and then editing, filming for YouTube, Instagram, everything. So a lot of people ask me that. So right now I am at home, and my college is over. So what I really do is, in the first half of the day, I get done with my college work, I take a nap and everything, and I've started shooting in the evening. I shoot twice a week on the weekends. So on Saturday I shoot for a Sunday's IGTV, or in case that we does not have an IGTV, then I will shoot a YouTube video in case it is a sit down video. And on Sundays I shoot for Instagram. So I shoot the Monday ka reel, photo Tuesday ka, and 1 minute video Wednesday ka. And this is what I really do. Saturday and Friday's content depends on what I'm putting on my YouTube, so it generally is correlating with that. So usme se I pick up something and I recycle it and use that same content. And for YouTube, again, it depends. If I'm not shooting on Saturday, then it might be like once or twice a week, like if it is a vlog or if it's like a cook with me or something like that, then it goes throughout the week. So I don't really shoot more than 2 to 3 times a week. And as far as it's concerned with studying, so in case I have lectures in the first half, I get done with that, and in the second half of the day I get done with my studying. And I'm someone who is not like a laid back or a lagging person, so I like to be par with everything. Like like to keep myself at par with everything. So I make sure that I am done with my studies and I'm done with my content as well. I don't let either of them suffer, and it's definitely about time management. Now about editing, I feel like Instagram content requires really less time, like probably like half an hour to 1 hour I get done with editing Instagram content. Or sometimes I just do it depending on the day. Like if I have to post on Monday I'll edit on Monday only. So if you do that way, that's also fine. Then it'll like hardly take 10-15 minutes for one post. And for YouTube video, I usually start editing on Mondays. I take weekends off. I start editing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maximum by Thursday. So I get editing done in like 2 to 3 days. Like by Wednesday, it's almost done. Thursday, I upload the video. I have it on private, and then on Thursday or Friday, I need to make a thumbnail and upload that. Like in case I have to add some links or the description, I fill all of that by Thursday, and the video is ready to go on Friday. So this is how I balance it out. It is very important. Otherwise, it's just you're just focusing on one thing and the other thing is going to suffer. So balance is really very important. How do you take criticism which comes your way? So that is a really good question. I would love to answer that. So I have actually encountered, I don't want to talk about criticism, but I'm talking about like, I wouldn't even call it hate. I don't want to call it hate. The negativity, I have encountered it quite a few times. And I know that is too early because it's just 5 months. But yes, I have encountered it. But let's just talk about criticism first. So I'm someone who is very, very open to criticism. And I don't lie, like even when I send my videos to my friends, like obviously they are my friends, they are going to motivate me, hype me up, and they do like give their genuine feedback. So they, a lot of times, like they obviously say that you look beautiful, this is so beautiful, you've done really well. But I always tell them ki bas yaar itna tareef nahi suna hai, please tell me if there's something wrong, if one eye looks better than the other one, or I missed something, or this one looks dirty, or the lipstick is not looking good, or the hair is not looking good, or the makeup is not looking good, or like what. And I feel like my friends have also come to that point, and they always give their genuine reviews, and they always send me ideas, I should do it this way or that way, or they sometimes tell me that this looks better than what you did yesterday or something like that. So I feel like having people around you who give you a genuine feedback, and to you, for yourself to also realize that you need to understand other people's perspective, and you're not always going to be the best one. I feel like that is the best way to take criticism, and I think there's nothing wrong with taking criticism, because just like I said, like you can't be the best version always. So you need to take feedback, you need to take criticism, and I feel like there is nothing wrong. And even from you guys, I would not mind taking criticism, even though there have been like a very few times where some of you might have told me this is not good or whatever it is. But I am very, very open to criticism, and I don't mind it. Now talking about the negativity, I was really, really surprised for it to come from people that I knew. We were not friends, I would say. I obviously not going to take names, but from people that I knew, and I feel like that was like very hurtful. And ठीक है, whatever it is, I don't let it affect me itna, because I feel like I already have a lot on my plate and I don't let a lot of external things affect me. Of course, when it crosses a certain limit, I do talk about it on my Instagram and I do acknowledge it, and I feel like that is what everyone should do. Like once it crosses a certain limit, you need to acknowledge it, and I feel like I've done that quite a few times. And I just feel like I am open to criticism, I'm open to your opinions, views, and everything about me. But for someone who doesn't know me personally, or for someone who doesn't even follow me, this has happened with people who don't even follow me, will come and put their negativity on my account or my feed. I'm sorry, I'm not taking that. So I will definitely take some action. Either I just restrict their account, or I block their account, or I will acknowledge that thing and talk about it, so it is very much clear from my side and it doesn't come up again. But like I said, like, criticism is okay, I love it, and I always ask for it. I don't like people always talking good about me. I want to know the bad about me so that I can improve on that. But unnecessary negativity and unnecessary opinion where it's not needed for things that are not relevant to what I've posted, I feel like I'm not going to take that. And I will definitely talk about it. So I feel like, yeah, these were all the questions, and I'm so glad that you guys asked me these questions. I love to answer them, and in case there is anything else, please let me know in the comments. I will be really happy to answer them. And I guess, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.